A mother's love for their child is unconditional, but what happens when that love comes with conditions?
Dude, throw me the ball.
Let's do my makeup while I talk about some of the controversial things that I might be doing as a mom to 3 boys. Number 1, they are not allowed to wear any makeup and no nail polish.
Now there's a huge difference between being a mom to a son and being a toxic boy mom. A toxic boy mom's love is conditional, usually based on the gender of their baby. Boys are favored much more than girls, actually exclusively more favored, and to sprinkle more conditional love on top of it, their sons have to act a certain way in order to receive love from their mothers. And the impact to the family dynamic is actually more damaging than you might think. And some of you might be saying, Nicolette, just wait till you have a baby, then you'll understand. Well, I already have a baby. She's my fur baby, and I'm her
skin mommy.
So yes, despite all the shaming in the comment sections, the toxic boy moms at TikTok are back, and honestly, I'm not sure if they post content like this for rage bait or engagement farming, but one thing is for certain, they're more than just weird, with some of the toxic boy moms actually making their sons sign contracts.
I have like contracts with my sons. I'm like, you're never gonna leave me. We always have to be besties.
Let's get into it. Starting off horrible so far. Great. It's my choice too. I'm the one that picked this one. So we have this little toddler and he's driving an amusement park car that's on a track and he puts his hand on his mom's leg to steady himself. Cause you know, he has the core strength of an amoeba. Cause you know, he's 2 years old and all. And I don't even think his feet touch the floor of the car. He doesn't even seem to quite have any balance at all. But of course the weirdo boy mom has to make it creepy and insinuates that he's a boy, meaning he acts flirty to get attention, and then she'll post it on the internet to get attention. Look, she's deliberately putting her knee there. Like, of course he's gonna grab onto it. He's a toddler. What the hell? She's so weird for that. Okay, it's a mom spinning in a circle with her son piggybacking on her back. And the caption reads, "Your son growing up will feel like the slowest breakup you've ever known." And I know what you're thinking, Nicolette, this isn't very common. It's just a one-off thing. Well, no, it's actually very common. I mean, look at all the videos on TikTok that show how common this actually is. I mean, look, are you looking at the screen? Look how fast I'm scrolling here, and there's just so many fucking TikToks that say the exact fucking thing. It's actually fucking crazy. As I mentioned earlier, some of these toxic boy moms go so far to make their sons sign contracts. Like this mother who's making her son, who's still in diapers, sign a contract that ensures he'll spend the holidays with her. Yeah, that's totally normal. Or this toxic boy mom who's apparently making her 3-year-old sign a contract so he won't move more than 20 minutes away. Now I know these aren't legally binding contracts because, you know, he's in diapers and he's not 18, but the message is still there and that's what makes it so harmful. Would you be surprised if I told you celebrities are also getting in on this?
I have like contracts with my sons. I'm like, you're never gonna leave me. We always have to be besties. You're never gonna be too cool for me. And they always say yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can live with me in your 20s, your 30s, never move out.
That's right, that's Kim Kardashian saying all of this. Now, having been married to Kanye, I know you'd have to have at least one screw loose up there somewhere, but to argue if it's just a cutesy little harmless thing, then why are you not making your daughters sign the same type of contract? Interesting, right? She's got 2 sons and 2 daughters. How come they don't get the same type of treatment? That's pretty weird.
I just got stood up by my son. Tomorrow is his first day of high school, and I asked him, want to have dinner with me? And I said, you pick. And while I was in the shower, he texted me that he was going to play basketball with his friends. So, just having a moment.
And this mother is upset that her son stood her up for dinner. Those are her words. That's something you only really say when you're dating someone. So does she think she's dating her son? Actually, don't answer that. Yeah, he sounds like he's just doing normal teenager stuff. Like going to play basketball with his friends. Most parents would frame that as, oh, he's changed plans and he wanted to go hang out with his friends. No big deal. But then she chose the phrase, stood me up for dinner. So that makes his very normal teenage preference for hanging out with his friends sound like a man rejecting a woman he's dating. That is such a creepy way to put it. To my future daughter-in-law. Number 1, you may have married him, but I raised him. I come first. Number 2, you're not his first kiss. I am. Act accordingly? What? Number 3, his children are genetically more mine than yours. Okay, that's not even right. That's not how genetics works. If not allowed through visitation, I will press legal charges. Okay, well, yeah, this might be the worst one so far. I don't know. Lots of these mothers post content like this and say, oh, it's just a joke, guys, get it? But joking aside, they're basically saying to their sons, you are mine before you even are old enough to understand what autonomy is. And I'm already laying claim to your future holidays, location, spouse, and children.
You're lucky because you have a girl. We're going to have to be those boys' moms that aren't invited into the labor and delivery room.
Think about that a lot.
I have a solution. What? Orphan? Wife?
Caption says, POV, your son is a lover boy. And down here, the little description says, my sweet angel baby Poppy. And I apologize because that's probably the widest way that anyone's ever said the word Poppy. This person has deleted this TikTok, unsurprisingly or surprisingly, I'm not sure which one, because a lot of these toxic boy moms feel emboldened by so many other moms claiming that people just don't understand. Here are some photos with a couple cuddling and rolling around on the bed, which kind of looks like a weird PDA post between a guy and a girl, until you realize that, yeah, that's her son. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. This lady is disgusting and she needs to be arrested for this. Let's hear her out.
Posted a photo with your kid.
Yes.
You're hugging in the bed.
Yes.
Caption was,
Your eldest child will be the most toxic guy you ever date. I'm in this dysfunctional relationship with like a guy who's like, can you hold my head while I like vomit into the toilet? Can you give me a full body massage before bed? Can you, be a dear and put more ice in my water bottle? Like, this is the treatment.
or Noah who grabbed my butt and said, there was a lot of fat on this butt. And I said, you're not wrong, Noah.
Use and abuse me.
Use and
and I'm
abuse me.
still like, is he gonna call?
People were saying they want to call CPS on you.
And my sister had the best response. She's like, somebody should call CPS on me for ordering my son Taco Bell for dinner.
Yeah, your sister is so funny for that. That's so funny. That's like the same thing. Oh my god. Okay, so she just makes it worse. Okay. People should call CPS on me for buying my kid Taco Bell. As if feeding your kid fast food is anywhere nearly as bad as parentifying them in the most creepiest, inappropriate way. So here's a picture of a mother and son smiling at the camera, but she has a caption she's included that says, things my 13-year-old does. Opens my door/car door, pumps my gas, pulls my chair out, walks on the outsides, parking lots, sidewalks. Okay, so this lady has she's made her son into a partner. These actions are something a partner would do, but she's making her son do it. I mean, it's one thing to teach those qualities to your son to make him a better partner someday, but making him do it for you? That's extremely weird. And she highlights it like things my 13-year-old does, as in those things are ongoing. I mean, kids don't innately know how to do those things, so he had to have been taught. I don't know, it's just weird. And walking on the outside of parking lots and sidewalks, I'm assuming closer to the cars than she would be. That's like borderline child endangerment. He's 13, he's a kid. You shouldn't be instilling him to do things like this when he's a kid still. But yeah, these things on their own seem like nice gestures for a partner to do. When you group them together like that, it reads as romantic, chivalrous behavior, but for a partner, not your child. And if you're still watching, first of all, thank you. You're awesome for doing that. I've saved the best one for you, or actually maybe the worst one. Buckle up. Okay, so the picture is a mother and her son, and the caption says, happy 8th birthday to my best friend, forever boyfriend. I'm gonna block out the name here. You light up every room you walk into with your joy, laughter, warmest bear hugs, and your pure, incredible heart. You're the ultimate people person, and your love, kindness, and positive energy are captivating. I don't want to read anymore. Forever boyfriend? Forever boyfriend. You know what that means. Like, you know that, right? I mean, that's super, super weird. You're already putting this pressure on him, and first of all, it's very weird to begin with, but he doesn't understand any better. He's a child. He's 8, and he's your son. I don't know how to close this video. I didn't write an outro. I guess my closing statement is, this is gonna keep probably happening, and I don't know why, because most of them get bullied in the comments section, but there's enough people in there that kind of give them the okay. So they just keep going, and I don't know why. They just need a little bit. I think maybe this is a testament to the undying human spirit. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to give up in my life. I don't know what's happening. I should probably write out my intros. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, if you're still here, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. That's a good enough outro. Good enough for me. Oh, you're so cute. Look at that. Look how cute she is. Scout, you're so cute. Look how cute. Isn't it delicious, Mr. Snake? You're so cute. I love you.